Something strange is happening in America right now. If you've checked Google Trends in the past 90 days, you've probably seen it. But if you haven't, you're already behind. Certain cities you'd never expect, are suddenly blowing up online. Searches are spiking, people are moving, flights are selling out, local hotels fully booked. But here's the thing. It's not New York, it's not LA, it's not Miami, Vegas, or even Austin. These are under-the-radar US cities that are now seeing massive attention. And no one can fully explain why. Tourists are flooding in, TikTokers are making content that goes viral overnight. Even locals are saying, "What is going on here?" So I decided to investigate. I went deep into the data, cross-checked flight trends, hotel spikes, rental booms, TikTok hashtags, Reddit threads, and what I found? Alright, so let's talk about Providence, Rhode Island. This one, at first glance, might make zero sense until, well, it does. Providence is, one of the oldest cities in America, steeped in colonial history. You get those Ivy League vibes from Brown University, but now, it's trending hard. Searches for Providence nightlife, best small cities in the US, and move to Providence are up 700%. So what's going on here, you might ask? Simple art, food, and rebellion. Providence is right in the middle of a cultural wave. You've got theater scenes that rival off-Broadway, food halls popping up in old factories, drag brunches in churches, and the best part? It's still gritty. This isn't your polished, Instagram-ready city, it's raw, real, messy. But here's the thing, creatives are flooding in, and some folks are saying Providence is becoming the new Portland, but smarter, smaller, and way more East Coast unapologetic. So, don't sleep on it, because something bold is definitely bubbling here. Sarasota, Florida. Now you're probably thinking, Sarasota, that's a retirement town, right? Not anymore. Google searches for Sarasota Beach Town, move to Sarasota, and even Sarasota Gen Z are up 850% in 2025. Why? Let's break it down. First, the obvious. The beaches here are unreal. White sand, turquoise water, and honestly, no insane crowds like Miami. But the secret sauce? Affordability, safety, and a rising cultural scene. Locals say TikTokers started coming here for low-key luxury, and stayed. There's now an underground coffee network, pop-up galleries, boat-in movie nights, and, well, real estate agents whispering about West Coast Californians buying everything in cash. This city is on the edge of exploding, but for now, you can still slip in under the radar. Okay, you're not ready for this one. The #1 fastest growing US city on Google Trends right now, Columbus, Ohio. I know you're confused, but let me explain. Searches for Columbus tech boom, Columbus startup scene, and Columbus best city 2025 have increased by over 1,200% this year. Here's why. In late 2024, a massive announcement shook the industry. 3 major tech companies, including a big AI player, announced satellite headquarters in Columbus. Add to that low cost of living, a huge young adult population thanks to Ohio State, and one of the fastest growing innovation corridors in the US. The result? The city's been reborn, almost overnight. And the eerie part? Everyone's talking about Columbus in the same way people used to talk about Austin in 2013. So ask yourself, if you could go back and invest in Austin before it blew up, would you? Well, now's your second chance. So let's step back. What's the pattern? These cities aren't blowing up because they're trendy, they're blowing up because they're real. They offer affordability, creativity, a sense of community, and just enough edge to feel exciting. People are burnt out on overpriced metros. They want space, identity, local flavor, and honestly, soul. And in 2025, that's where the digital and physical worlds meet, where people Google a place, and instead of finding just photos, they find potential. These cities aren't tourist traps, they're becoming home bases for a new kind of American dream. The internet moves fast, trends come and go, but the cities we just explored, they're becoming something. So the real question isn't just what's going on, it's, are you paying attention? Drop a comment. Which city shocked you the most, and which one are you adding to your travel or relocation list? Like this video if you want more data-driven city breakdowns. Subscribe because the next wave is already building. And remember, the future of America isn't always loud. Sometimes it starts with a whisper on Google Trends. See you in the next city.